Hey cat enthusiasts, it's time to put on your thinking caps, or should I say, your feline-approved intelligence measuring devices. We're about to dive into the mysterious world of cat cognition, where whiskers twitch with wisdom and paws patter with purpose. You might think your furry friend's greatest achievement is finding the one sunny spot in the house for a nap, but hold on to your catnip. These crafty creatures are hiding some serious brain power behind those adorable whiskers. From problem-solving prowess to emotional intelligence that would make a therapist jealous, we're about to uncover 8 behaviors that prove your cat might just be the Einstein of the animal kingdom. So, prepare to have your mind blown and your ego slightly bruised as we explore why your feline companion might be secretly outsmarting you on a daily basis. 1. The Great Escape Artists. First up, let's talk about your cat's Houdini-like ability to escape from seemingly impenetrable spaces. You've child-proofed the house, installed pet gates, and even considered hiring a security team. Yet somehow, Fluffy still manages to appear in forbidden areas as if by magic. This isn't just your cat being stubborn or lucky. It's a display of problem-solving skills that would make a master locksmith proud. Your cat is analyzing the situation, identifying weak points, and formulating a plan of attack. They're basically running their own personal prison break episode, minus the dramatic background music. Have you ever watched your cat systematically test different methods to open a door? They'll try pawing at the handle, body slamming the door, and even attempting to turn the knob with their mouth. This isn't random, it's methodical experimentation. So the next time you find your cat in a place they shouldn't be, don't just get frustrated. Take a moment to appreciate the complex problem-solving and spatial awareness skills on display. Then maybe consider upgrading your locks. Again. 2. The Manipulative Meow Masters. You might think you're the one in charge, but let's be real. Who really runs the household? That's right, it's your cat. And they've got you wrapped around their little paw with their impressive vocal manipulation skills. Studies have shown that cats have developed a special soliciting purr, a purr mixed with a high-pitched cry that's eerily similar to a human baby's cry. This sound taps into our nurturing instincts, making it nearly impossible to ignore. But it doesn't stop there. Your clever kitty has likely developed a whole repertoire of sounds, tailored specifically to you. They know exactly which meow will get them food, which one will make you open the door, and which one will earn them immediate cuddles. This isn't just random noise-making. It's a sophisticated form of interspecies communication that your cat has perfected through careful observation and trial and error. They're essentially speaking a language they've invented just for you. So the next time your cat starts their vocal performance, remember, you're not just hearing meows, you're witnessing a masterclass in manipulation. Communication. 3. The Emotional Intelligence Experts. Forget those online quizzes. If you want to know your emotional state, just ask your cat. These furry empaths have an uncanny ability to pick up on human emotions and respond accordingly. Have you ever noticed your cat becoming extra affectionate when you're feeling down? Or perhaps they mysteriously disappear when there's tension in the house? This isn't coincidence. It's a display of emotional intelligence that would make a counselor jealous. Cats can pick up on subtle changes in your body language, tone of voice, and even your scent when your emotional state changes. They then adjust their behavior to either comfort you or give you space, depending on what they think you need. Some cats even take on a nurturing role, bringing their favorite toys to their upset humans as a form of comfort. It's like they're saying, "Here, this mouse always cheers me up. Maybe it'll work for you too." This level of emotional attunement isn't just impressive. It's a sign of complex cognitive processes at work. Your cat isn't just reacting to you. They're interpreting your emotional state and formulating an appropriate response. Who's the therapist now? 4. The Timekeeping Titans. But cats can't tell time, I hear you cry. Oh, how wrong you are, my friend. Your feline companion might not be wearing a wristwatch, but they've got an internal clock that would make a Swiss timepiece jealous. Have you ever noticed your cat waiting by their food bowl at the exact same time every day? Or perhaps they start their evening zoomies at precisely 9 p.m. without fail. This isn't just habit. It's a display of impressive timekeeping abilities. Cats have an acute sense of time passing, likely linked to their natural predatory instincts. In the wild, timing is crucial for successful hunting, and this skill has carried over to domestic life. But it goes beyond just knowing when it's dinner time. Cats can anticipate events based on daily routines. If you always come home from work at 6 p.m., don't be surprised to find your cat waiting by the door at 5 minutes to. This ability to track time and predict events requires a level of cognitive sophistication that's often overlooked. So the next time your cat starts meowing for dinner 5 minutes before their usual feeding time, remember, you're not dealing with a needy pet. You're living with a furry 4-legged chronometer. 5. The Memory Marvels. Goldfish memory might be a common phrase, but cat memory should be the new standard for impressive recall. These feline Einsteins have a memory that would put many humans to shame. Studies have shown that cats have both short-term and long-term memory capabilities. They can remember the location of objects for at least 16 hours, even when the object has been moved. This isn't just remembering where the treats are hidden. It's a display of object permanence and spatial memory. But it doesn't stop there. Cats can also remember people they haven't seen for years. So if your college roommate visits after a decade and your cat immediately recognizes them, don't be surprised. Your furry friend has been keeping detailed mental records this whole time. They also remember experiences, both good and bad. That's why your cat still runs at the sound of the vacuum cleaner, even if it's been months since its last appearance. On the flip side, they'll also remember that one time you accidentally stepped on their tail 3 years ago. Forgive and forget? Not in your cat's world. This impressive memory isn't just about holding grudges or knowing where the treats are. It's a sign of complex cognitive processes at work, allowing your cat to learn from past experiences and adapt their behavior accordingly. Are there any smart things your cat does that impresses you? Comment and let me know. 6. The social media savants. You might think social media is a human invention, but your cat was into social networking long before Facebook was a twinkle in Mark Zuckerberg's eye. The feline version just happens to use scent instead of status updates. Cats have a complex system of communication based on scent marking. Those headbutts your cat gives you? That's them tagging you in their scent post. The scratching on your furniture? That's a status update for other cats. But it goes beyond just leaving their scent around. Cats can interpret a wealth of information from these scent markers. They can tell which cats have been in the area, how recently they were there, and even get a sense of their emotional state. This ability to leave and interpret complex chemical messages requires sophisticated cognitive processes. Your cat isn't just randomly rubbing against things. They're crafting and reading detailed messages in a language far more nuanced than our human attempts at communication. So the next time you see your cat sniffing intently at a spot on the wall or rubbing their cheek against the corner of your couch, remember, you're witnessing a social media expert at work. Who needs Twitter when you've got a highly developed olfactory communication system? 7. The cause and effect connoisseurs. Ever wonder why your cat keeps knocking things off shelves? Sure, part of it might be sheer feline mischief, but there's also some serious scientific inquiry going on in that furry head. Cats have a remarkable understanding of cause and effect. When they push that glass off the table, they're not just being jerks, they're conducting experiments. They're learning about gravity, about the properties of different objects, and about how you'll react. This understanding extends to more complex scenarios too. Many cats quickly learn how to operate simple mechanisms, like latches or handles. They observe, they experiment, and they learn. It's the scientific method in action, just with more fur and purring. Some clever kitties even figure out how to turn on faucets or flush toilets. They've made the connection between their action and the resulting flow of water. It's not just playfulness, it's a display of logical reasoning and problem-solving skills. So the next time you find yourself cleaning up another mess, courtesy of your feline scientist, take a moment to appreciate the cognitive processes at work. You're not just living with a pet. You're cohabiting with a furry little Isaac Newton, conducting gravity experiments one knocked-over object at a time. 8. The linguistic learners. Last but not least, let's talk about your cat's impressive linguistic abilities. No, your kitty isn't about to start reciting Shakespeare, but they do have a remarkable capacity for understanding human language. Studies have shown that cats can recognize their names and distinguish them from other similar-sounding words. But it goes beyond just name recognition. Many cats learn to associate specific words or phrases with certain actions or events. Say dinner time enough times before feeding your cat, and soon they'll come running at just those words, even if you haven't moved towards their food bowl. This isn't just conditioning. It's a display of associative learning and language comprehension. Some cats even learn to respond to simple commands, like sit or come. While they might not be as eager to please as dogs, this ability shows they can understand and choose to respond to human verbal cues. Cats are constantly learning and interpreting our nonverbal communication. They pick up on tone of voice, body language, and even facial expressions. It's like they're constantly engaged in an advanced language course, with you as the unwitting teacher. So the next time you're chatting away to your cat and they give you that, yes, I'm totally listening, slow blink, remember, you might just be conversing with a feline linguistics expert. Just don't expect them to start answering back in your language anytime soon. And there you have it, 8 behaviors that prove your cat is smarter than you might have thought. So what's next for you? Discover the signs your cat loves you, or learn the best ways to feel more connected to your cat. Thanks for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe for more.